There's the cut.
Lil red, ego big, little legs, skinny kid with plenty.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's ZTAY, aka Lil Red. We are going to be reacting to what is the ceiling of the 2021-2022 Golden State Warriors by none other than DoubleDworth. Look, another reaction. Look, I already seen this clip right here. Yeah. Have fun, you know, whatever. Look, the Warriors beat the Lakers. We all saw it. Let's move on, man. I know it's like anybody that beats the Lakers wants to talk about it for a month, but come on, man. Hey, no. Before we get into this video, man, if you guys enjoy, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Also, yeah, hey, shout out DoubleDworth. You know, I still, follow his stuff. You know what I mean? It's all love, even if it sounds like hate. You know what I mean? All right, let's get started into this video.
How we feeling right now, chat? How we feeling right now? So yeah, that happened.
That's it. Golden State is won.
And that happened. We've gotten a pretty good look at the Golden State Warriors, even though they've only played 2 games, because both of those games were against the LA Lakers and the Clippers, who I would like to think are pretty good teams to face when you're in the position that we're in right now.
Yeah, I agree. Look, I was going to say the same thing. Warriors got off to a really good start, 2-0. And I did see, I think Double D posted it. The schedule for the Warriors. It's looking good for the Warriors. So let's see what he's got to say, bro.
In those games, we saw a lot of positives, but we also saw a few negatives.
Okay.
And that's what we're going to be talking about today.
All right, the
we're
negatives.
We're going to talk about some of the things the Warriors did well, the things that aren't so great, at least right now. And we're going to ask the question, what do these mean for the Warriors this season? So let's get into the video. So like I said before, the Warriors have started out their season with 2 wins against both LA teams, one being much more impressive than the other, and that being the win against the Lakers. This was a highly...
Alright, much more impressive than the other. Hey man, people love beating the Lakers, bro. I would say it's more impressive just because it was in Staples Center, you know what I mean? And yeah, we're supposed to be a super team or something.
Anticipated matchup, as we would get to see the Lakers' new roster with their new big 3 of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook. The Lakers held a small lead for most of the game, but it was one of those situations where you knew that as soon as Golden State gets any sort of momentum, they're gonna win, because the Warriors started out with just a few careless turnovers, and they were just making a lot of bad decisions in general, including this. There's the cut.
Oh, bro, I was laughing my ass off when he did that.
Curry II, you are turning 34 this year, and you have never been able to dunk like this. Just please stop doing this so that we can have like this.
Oh, it's always at Staples Center, bro. This man gets nervous in front of the Lakers fans. Okay, in Houston. Oh, that would have been nasty though.
And this.
In Staples Center. In Staples Center. I don't know. He gets nervous in front of Lakers fans,
the
bro.
Warriors played a really good basketball game, especially in the second half. But this was a game in which Steph Curry shot 5 for 21. So the comeback was mainly led by the bench. And the MVP of that comeback was probably Nemanja Bjelica.
Bro, look how many free drives the Lakers are giving up to Curry.
And the MVP of that comeback was probably Nemanja Bjelica, because I will admit, I really underestimated his passing, and now I love this pickup even more. Take this play, for example. Bjelica catches the ball in because of his 3-point shooting ability. Malik Monk...
Bro, he said because of his 3-point shooting ability. That's true, he could shoot. But Malik Monk is probably the worst defender on the Lakers, bro. And I was saying this in preseason. Malik Monk... him and Carmelo Anthony are probably the 2 laziest defenders on the Lakers, and it frustrates me so much, man.
He closes out fast, but he also leaves his feet and goes for the fake. So at this point, he's already beaten. Now, Damian Lee was sagging into the paint, so he flares back out because now the drive has captured the...
Now look at Melo. Look at Melo falling asleep, bro.
He is running back out to the 3-point line. And so Otto Porter, seeing the play...
Look at Melo. What is he looking at? Help! What are you doing, Melo? LeBron is there.
Now this play, oh my god. So this is the play that essentially ended the game. Bielitsa runs a pick and roll with Steph. So Steph Curry draws a double team off the screen because Steph Curry. That leaves Bielitsa with a roll to the rim. But Damian Lee is
LeBron's got to help, and Bradley's got to rotate to Dame.
LeBron has to step in again. And Anthony Davis is the one playing the help defense this time. So Damian Lee starts to cut. Bielitsa pass fakes.
Oh my god.
Lee,
Oh my god.
Kicks out to Andrew Wiggins for a warm-up three. And let's just be happy that that's a shot that he was actually willing to take. But then
that was a good pass.
What Steph said after the game.
All right.
We weathered the storm tonight. Obviously, I played like trash, shot the ball terribly, but
A few moments later.
After a terrific preseason, Curry with a 3 and a fake. Finals to
I see what you do here to avoid the copyright. I gotta start doing this. I gotta start doing this.
great job from 2 and 3. Nice move here by Curry.
Especially guys like
It's smart, bro.
Steph
I gotta take notes, you know what I mean? I gotta take my notes right now. Bruh. My goodness.
4 of 4 from 3 maneuvers and a 16-footer is right there for Steph Curry.
I went 10 for 10 in the first quarter, huh?
George lost it and Curry will finish and he's got 20.
Your team. Steph Curry again.
Oh! Curry's got 25.
Hey man, give the Clippers credit though, because they came back and made it a game. You know what I'm saying?
All right then. He really didn't like how he played that day. That's crazy. So he goes from a trash game, which by the way, he still had a triple-double in. He goes from that to starting the very next game shooting 10 for 10 from the field and scoring 25 points in the first quarter. Now, this game was a lot closer than it had any business being, all because of one main problem. Turnovers. The Warriors would finish the game with 21 of them.
Looks like it's Jordan Poole. That's a couple turnovers by Jordan Poole. 21 turnovers?
And below the 19-point lead they held in the second quarter, which was expanded on because of the bench play in the first half of the quarter. And then we just started throwing, I don't even know what these are. Steph kept doing this like one-handed overhead pass, which the Clippers were completely prepared for. There were so many passes that just went straight out of bounds. It made no sense. It is only the second game, but if you've been familiar with Golden State over the last 7 or 8 years, this has always been a problem on certain nights, and it's just a byproduct of the motion offense that they play. Because this play style relies on people being in the right spots at the right times. That makes sense. And sometimes the passes are just tough. But this game, it was really excessive. And
oh my god, bro, damn, bro, they said that was a jump ball. That's not even a bro. I just don't understand that.
But this game, it was really excessive. And I see that being something that the Warriors struggle with once again, but like I said, not to this extent, because that was insane. Another positive and negative so far has been Jordan Poole. Because while he has in fact been more aggressive on offense, that's also been a problem. There have been times where he is way too aggressive. Because you're like, what game do I even watch?
Bro, players gotta stop doing this, bro. Players gotta stop doing this. I've seen this happen too much. Stop backing up to the 3-point line. It drives me crazy, bro. Stop. Stop doing this.
Like, what game do I even
What are you doing?
You did not just do that. You did not just do that.
It's not even just Jordan Poole. I've seen lots of players been doing this. It's young players. He can make that though.
So, you see what I mean. But to me, this just seems like he's trying too hard to force things. Like, on the plays where he's just patient and lets the game come to him, that's where he really started to get going, especially in the Laker game. But that's really it for the negatives. Our turnover problem is going to be something that we just have to monitor here and there, and the decision making will improve over time. Let's talk about the last positive, which is pretty underrated, and I haven't seen a lot of people talking about it, which is our ability to go on runs, which we were notorious for in the Kevin Durant era. Our ability to go on quick runs is back, but obviously not to the extent of those teams with KD on the roster.
I think it's because the Warriors are such a good
the
shooting
most
team and
dangerous
passing
about
team.
us. And we started seeing this in preseason. Against the Nuggets, we went down by 17 in the second quarter, and then we went on a run and took the lead.
Alicia is a really
in
good
the Laker
addition,
game,
bro.
We were down by 10 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
I mean,
and then
free
practically
drives
started
Curry
the third
has,
quarter
bro.
with
It's so
two.
annoying.
And then in the Clipper game, we were down by 9.
Lakers
with 10 minutes
defense
left
is
in the
that's why we're
fourth,
losing.
and then we went
Our
on a
defense is
12-0 run to
horrible.
take the lead. This team can put together runs.
It's
really
horrible.
fast, which is something that is important in the high scoring.
It's like they think they don't need defense, and our offense isn't even that good.
Point out. Given that we've now seen the Warriors face 2 extremely tough teams in the Western Conference, what should our expectations be from them this season? Because if you ask me, well, my opinion is always changing. Sometimes I say 50 wins, sometimes I say 60. Sometimes I just troll and say something stupid like, oh man, crazy how the Warriors put our win total on the court. But my honest opinion is probably in the range of 55 wins. Because I'm going to show you guys the schedule over the next month.
All right, let's look at this, bro. The Kings are not, you can't sleep on them. They're playing tonight. Reaction will be up. By the time, I don't even know if this video is out before that. But yeah, I'll be reacting to that game. Thunder, easy win. Memphis, that's going to be tough. Thunder, easy win. Charlotte, that's going to be tough. New Orleans, that's a win. Houston, that's probably a win. Atlanta, it's going to be tough, but I think they'll win. Minnesota, they'll win. Bulls, that's going to be tough. That's going to be a really good game. They might lose that, though. Hornets, another tough game. Nets, another tough game. Cleveland, I don't know at Cleveland, but I think the Warriors should win. Detroit, they should win. Raptors, they should win. They got a very winnable schedule, bro.
And a half or so, and there are very few games that I see us like actually losing in this time frame. The only games that I see us losing are the Hawks and the Nets and Chicago, maybe, because they've been rolling to start the season.
How about the Charlotte Hornets, bro? Or the Memphis Grizzlies? That's your guys' weakness, bro. Come on.
Other than that, I see every game as winnable. Well, every game is technically winnable, but you know what I mean. And so we could build a lot of momentum in the first part of the season, which is something that we couldn't do last year. So with all that being said, what do you guys think of the new Golden State Warriors now that we've actually seen them playing games that actually count? Are you impressed? Do you expect slightly more? And how many games do you think they're going to win?
All right. My prediction for the Warriors. Listen, they look pretty good. And this is without Klay Thompson. So, I say about 52 wins for the Warriors. I think they're going to make the semi or conference finals in the West, but they're not going to the finals. You know what I mean? There's no way. I think when Klay comes back, they're going to struggle for a couple games too. It's going to be a struggle for Jordan Poole when Klay Thompson comes back, in my opinion. Unless, you know, he's just going to be strictly a bench player. But yeah, I say 52 wins for the Warriors. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, let me know down below in the comments. Shout out DoubleDworth, you know what I mean? Hit the like button if you guys did enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers, man. We're almost there. Appreciate all you guys. Road to 1K. This is ZTAY. Peace.